Am I the a-hole for never asking my dad to sit something out so my stepdad will come? My parents were never officially together. It was just a fling between them, and I'm 17F, the result of that fling. So I always had two separate homes. I have a brother at my dad's house who's my biological cousin, but dad's raised him as his own, and we see each other as brother and sister. At my mom's house it's her and my stepdad, who married mom when I was 7. My stepdad doesn't like my dad. He was always jealous of my close relationship with dad, but I think he resents that dad has 2 kids and he's sterile. He always tried to turn me into the daughter he would never otherwise have, but he wanted that at the expense of my dad. Because my stepdad doesn't like my dad, he refuses to show up where dad will be. So when I was in dance and I had anything dance-related happening, he wouldn't show. If I had a school play and dad was going, he wouldn't show. This never really ended, and I always asked dad to be there, so my stepdad never was. I was 14 when my mom and stepdad first asked me if I'd ask dad to sit out a basketball game. I was in so my stepdad could be there. I didn't even want to be in basketball. That was forced by my mom and stepdad. But I was like, if I have to do it, I want dad to watch me. When they suggested I ask dad to sit it out, I said no. I told them I loved having him at everything. My mom said basketball was mine and my stepdad's thing, and I said it was his thing, not mine. They stopped making me play after that. They've asked a few more times since, both for school and extracurricular stuff. The last time they asked was 3 weeks ago. I got an award on the last day of school, not graduation. My stepdad wanted to come and see me get the award, and they wanted to be able to take photos with me at school. So they suggested I ask dad to sit it out since he was at other ceremonies when I was given awards. I told them I wasn't going to do it, and it was up to them to deal with their issues with dad being there. My last day of school was last week, and my stepdad didn't come, and neither did mom. I expected it. She called me a couple of days ago wanting to know why I wasn't more upset about them not being there. I told her I expected it because I knew she was mad I refused to make dad sit out. She told me I didn't always need to put my stepdad last, and I told her if the only way he can feel welcome is if dad isn't there, then he'll never come to anything because I will always want my dad. Mom told me that was such a shitty attitude when my stepdad has been good to me since we met and has tried so hard to be a good dad. I told her that's one of the problems, he's not my dad. My dad is the guy who raised me since day one and who never asked me to choose like my stepdad did. Mom said I was being unfair, and I told her she can throw me away if she wants, since I won't coddle her husband, but I'm not going to ever exclude my dad, so her husband can be there. For those who'll wonder at custody to make a decision on this, my parents had 50-50 custody of me for most of my life, as in a week with mom and a week with dad, and switching back and forth. I wanted to move in with dad full-time after the pressure started to exclude him. We went to court, and a judge let me reduce my time at mom's but would not let me choose where to live. So I do 2 weekends and a few extra days at mom's every month to make up the time I have to spend with her. But my stepdad was not more present, and my dad was not some deadbeat. Am I the a-hole?